Well, anger over new COVID restrictions has led to protests.
Why are there so many useless extra people when robots are so much more smart? People are human, all too human. People just break my heart. I've got a shot that will solve all my problems. If only you'll roll up your sleeve.
Time to get your booster, everybody.
Someday you'll get it. The vaccine connection. Big Pharma, little Fauci and me.
Noonerino, you gotta get your booster. No work, no food, no school for you.
It works on mice.
Who said that one day you'd all need an ID injected right under your
Booster
skin?
from a billionaire.
It's Rosemary's Baby.
That was my statement, and I'm sticking to it. Soon I will stick it right in. I've got a shot that will alter your genome. Get ready to go GMO.
Give us your butt cheek there, buddy.
Someday you'll get it.
The vaccine connection.
I like shot.
DARPA, Melinda, and me. All of you under our spell. You think we're doing good science. While you've been fast asleep, we've been real woke. Would you like to know what we've done? Step into my clinic, your upgrade is ready. The transhuman age has
To figure
begun.
out a part of the DNA that you want to change.
I've got a shot that will make you compliant, sterile, and stupider too.
I want you to get the booster.
Someday
Come on, take the
you'll
booster.
get it.
Bend over, get the
The vaccine connection, your bodies, my nanobots and me. All of us going to hell. Thank you for making it easy.
Hello. How's it going, you guys? This is the Daily Noonerino, because as you know, it's always news somewhere. And quite frankly, where would it be new now? It's a rhetorical question, but I digress. Hey, what a wonderful time to be alive. You know, we have all these, issues, things like Ukraine, things like our rights being taken away, things like BlackRock buying up all the properties so that people can't own shit, the bug eaters, and, well, the list goes on and on and on and on. It almost quells the ideas of people stealing other people's organs and throwing them on the black market, because that's second fiddle to, oh, now human trafficking is a big thing. But you know what the biggest thing is today? Is my ex. And when I say my ex, I'm talking about Twitter. What do you gotta make of that? Well, the anything app or the everything app or the whatever app. I'm not even sure that Elon Musk actually knows what that app is. According to stories and other people's anecdotal, reports, it's the everything or anything or otherwise whatever app since the burgeoning of the PayPal system. That was, I say down in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think it was 97 when PayPal came into actual fruition. Maybe it was being designed prior to and beyond. And hey, Elon left rather rich by his own devices. The guy, he stood the course. He made serious bank and got the FOD. That's all right. But according to my research, there's been a conversation that took place probably in a boardroom somewhere with the PayPal execs and Elon Musk saying that X.com is a horrible idea and a horrible domain name. I should have registered that like 6 weeks ago. But, coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? Anyway, what do I think about this? I want to know what you think about this. I want you to tell me what you think, down in the description below. Really, I honestly do. I mean, the reason being that, there's a fine line between, how would you call it? Gangster tactics and premeditated control systems. And look, I've always purported that Elon himself, I think he's too weird to be evil. You can't toe the line for free speech and at the same time toe the line with government contracts if you're normal. There's just no way to do that. And he's not normal. But to his credit, he's weird enough to be able to kind of, shift along. And I just unplugged my headphones because my hands, I must be Italian somehow. But I digress. Yeah, no, he must be in that mental space. Call it the Asperger's, call it his whatever. I kind of genuinely believe that he's not coming from an evil space. Oh, Jesus Christ, my screensaver kicks in because I didn't touch my mouse. I have to touch my mouse. I'm talking about my actual mouse, not getting mine out of the gutter. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is basically, I think he's too weird to be evil. He's not on the level of Klaus Schwab. He's not on the level of Harari or Harara. He's on his own level. Now it's arguable. I know it's arguable, but this sudden switch to X and rebranding Twitter, if I'm being honest, I think it's pretty awesome because fanboys will say, oh yeah, I mean fanboys of Twitter. I'm not an Elon fanboy. I do like him. There's other things about him I don't like, but listen, I'm talking about Twitter here specifically. And in my opinion, this whole move, well, I think it's clever. And it's clever because it pisses people off. So, they're removing our Twitter brand name. Yeah, okay, great, fantastic. You know what? Time to move on and move forward. He wants his anything app. That thing was already registered and then parked and had no function or purpose. I'm talking about X.com. They had no function or purpose. You know, for all these years. And you know, that motherfucker's been like just itching to implement it. And good for him. Because you know what? People say, oh, the only reason he bought Twitter was so he could launch his own platform using a subscriber base. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Like, come on. What are you going to do? Try and start from the ground up and try and rebuild the wheel again? No. Now, I say again, I'm talking about, you know, you got your Zuckerbergs. I mean, and even going to the open source community, you talk about, you know, the Fediverse with like Mastodon and these other programs that are awesome. I'm not trying to shit on the Fediverse, but you're not going to make a universally usable and profitable platform without universally profitable people engaged within the platform, right? I mean, come on. Use your brain. Be realistic. Understand. Now, I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of hate. Well, not a lot, because I don't have a lot of subscribers, and no one's going to ever get to see this shit, because I've been shadow banned since 2015 at least. So, you know, whatever. I mean, if you really want to help the channel, how about subscribing, like the video, and make some comments down below. Tell me how much you hate me. And if you hate me enough, then hit the dislike button twice, right? Send me a message. But over and above that, I mean, this whole X.com thing is funnier on so many levels. And I think that's why, you know, Elon is kind of being heralded now as the most annoying person in the world. And I'm all for it. I'm not fanboying here. I'm saying I think it's hilarious. It's like it's like a comedian who doesn't know he's a comedian. But, you know, if you want to do things and prove your intentions, you do it through your actions. And can you name one person that has done more with their actions than anyone else? Who blew up how many rockets trying to get them into space to accelerate a technological program? Who else? Oh, who wants to, oh, sorry, not who wants to, but who has been tunneling underneath the United States with the Boring Company, which, by the way, is like a very sarcastic and funny name for a company when they pretty much like are completely nondescript and nobody talks about it because it's so boring, but they literally dig tunnels underneath your fucking city. Like, come on. Like, come on. That's funny shit. Like, this is Monty Python level, like, funny stuff. And if you don't like Monty Python, then we can't be friends. You're dead to me. But, I mean, come on. The whole SpaceX thing, like, obviously it has an affinity with the letter X. And then when X becomes, like, a noun, a verb, an adjective, and a conjunction at the same time, like, oh my God. Like, I mean, there's multiple levels of, like, awesome funniness to the whole X.com thing. And, like, you know, oh, I'm Xing out a message. You know, oh, I just got X'd. Come on. Like, just fill in the gaps yourself and, like, have a sense of humor, a sense of ha-ha. Like, this is water cooler shit, and that's what Twitter was meant to be in the first place. So don't sit there and, like, go, oh, yeah, well, it's the dumbest thing you've ever done. Now, I will say this, is that there is a technical aspect to this, and the technical aspect being that all of the features that need to be incorporated into his ultimate, like, plan, right? Like doing videos, doing cryptocurrency, doing banking and sales and all of these things in this everything or anything or whatever app. Well, A, I say whatever. B, that's the X-Gener in me talking, by the way. And the biggest thing that I have a problem with is that if you're taking a platform meant to do one thing, it has to be modified, right? It has to be modified in order to do and perform the other functions that are going to, follow. And, well, again, I go back to what I said before. Why reinvent the wheel from scratch and do it all over again to start with a new subscriber base? That's dumb. So even if you have a half-ass system that does most of the things that you want it to do while you develop the rest of the shit to work properly, I mean, Jesus crying out loud. You still have the entire subscriber base to rely on that will pay for the system. It will allow it to advance itself forward and turn itself into something else. And that's the thing that we have to look at. That's, what we have to look forward to. All these naysayers going on, oh, yeah, it's hog shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. Hard fucking no, full stop. Like, give it a rest. Get off your fucking high horse and try it yourself. Create a fucking platform. See how hard it is for you. Yeah? Know what I mean? Anyway, I don't have a whole lot to say today. In fact, I'm not even going to share any other bits or pieces. I'm not going to the Rumble today. I'm not going to do any of that. But I wanted to talk about the Elon thing and X. Because everyone's got their own opinion. Opinions are like assholes, and everyone's got one. So, quite frankly, all I got to say about it, in my opinion, is like, you know what? Rock and roll, brother. Do what you got to do. Shake up the people. Use that subscriber base in a positive manner. Give them what they want and what they need, but don't sell out. And if he does, hey, that's a whole nother story. But the whole change to X.com, I think it's fun. I think it's hilarious. And you know what? Kudos to Elon for propagating this whole thing, which is a worldwide event. If any one person could get so many people upset, weirded out, pissed off, happy, in exclamation, then you know what? I think y'all are barking up the wrong fucking tree. But hey, this has been your Daily Noonerino. Because there's always noon somewhere. Peace out, guys.